Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For World Series Game 2, the New York Yankees tallied 5 home runs overall as they pulled away from the Nationals 19-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
So digging in now, Luis Cessa, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is under it, 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 33. Bird.
In now, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Eaton going back at the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner will score from second. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Into the box now, Danny Espinosa. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2, the Nats coming to bat. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Luis Cessa gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Eaton 5'8" tall, left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Yankees 2 and the Nationals 0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I empty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Aaron Judge.
Batting ninth, the left field number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are two away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in, Luis Cessa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, Michael Taylor. Set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Giancarlo Stanton now. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His 3rd home run of this series as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Danny Espinosa. Line drive to left. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made and he's off to the showers. Brandon Kinsler is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 8. Standing in, Brandon Kinsler.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. ball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Oh, that's out.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Judge is on his horse, and no one will track it down. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Cessa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting number 10, third baseman Chipper Jones.
So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Bryce Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bryce Harper sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Adams, a native Pennsylvanian, he was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Line drive to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Espinoza over at second. Sanchez at first, 1 gone. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Luis Cessa. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 3 after this.
Leading off for Washington.
First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Montero. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9-0. Settling in now, Greg Bird. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Eaton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything. In now, Brett Gardner. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees. Right
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Howie Kendrick is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounder down the line at third. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. In the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Nationals Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ryan Madson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Madson.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinoza. Career numbers with Madson. He's 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. He's got it one away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. Gloved by Adams. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set and the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Dylan Betances comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Dylan Betances.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. count, even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Career numbers with Madsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Dellin Betances, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Nationals 0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit down the line at first. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals leave 1. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Joaquin Benoit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Drilled on the ground to short. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 4. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Yanks take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Luis Cessa is credited with the win. Gio Gonzalez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.